yeah, I don't.
But
let Paul speak. Let Paul speak.
I don't know who he was. I don't know you personally, but this is just a trend. Like I do this all the time. I talk to women 4 days a week, and this is a trend I see: is they submit to the rapper guy, and then he treats them bad, and then they say, "Oh no, I can't trust men." Da 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 da. The next guy, I need to put up all these walls. I need to make him wait to have sex. I need to make him do this, do this, do this. And this is the good man that would actually marry you.
So the problem is who you choose as women. That is the problem. Is you are choosing wrong as women. You are attracted to the wrong things, and you are choosing the wrong types of men. And then what happens is when it goes south, based on your decisions, by the way, not the man's decisions, or not other men's decisions who aren't your man. When it goes south, what you are trying to do is make the next man pay for something that he didn't actually do. And so what it is that you need to learn to choose better men from the get-go.
I do agree with that. What you
kind of, but not really. Because you know what? The craziest thing is nowadays, this is why I say being submissive is also another problem. Because when you're submissive in the name of love, and I'll tell you something, he wasn't just a rapper. When I met him, it wasn't because he was a rapper, actually. I met him in person through family, friends. It was amazing. He was an amazing person. And then he had the dream of wanting to be a rapper, and that's how I supported him, his dream, right? And I thought, oh, wow, this person's amazing. He just switched on me. And this is the thing. I am not...
And you did nothing. He out of the blue,
by then, do you know what the funniest thing?
Person.
When it comes to, it's not that I didn't do anything, but there's your character is shown in certain situations. You got a choice to make. You can abuse somebody or you can leave.
How many years in did you see the red flag?
Maybe like first, second year.
So, and then you stayed for 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So is that on you a little bit because you
It's
stayed?
Accountability, but this is being a psychologist. You kind of, you understand a little bit more about being a victim of abuse. It's not always that you're consciously making the decision to stay because you're dumb and you know no better. You get to a point where you're insecure and you're depressed and gets to that stage. And this is what I say about being submissive to a man. You need to ensure that there's trust, respect, and there's love, because those 3 things will make submission make sense. Otherwise, if you're just teaching women to be submissive all the time,
but you submitted to the wrong man.
Exactly, and let me tell you what the problem is. Because I believed that for you to be in a successful relationship, you have to be submissive. So as a woman, I was submissive to the wrong person. And I fell into a trap, and this is what I'm trying to say. Things need to make sense. It's not just about submit as a woman. You need to create and build a relationship based on mutual respect. That's the only way submission makes sense.
I don't think you're understanding though, because you're submitting to like bad boys, because that's what majority of females are attracted to. So if you're submissive to bad boys and the good guy comes, you're not going to be submissive. You're going to give him masculine energy.
Before he was a bad boy, he was a good boy.
Hang on.
How about that?
So
but you submitted 1 to 2 years in. So the majority of the relationship, you knew he was a bad boy and you submitted. So that's what I'm saying. He's correct. What he's saying is based on he is, because it's based off the words that came out of your mouth.
So, okay, I'll go back and I'll explain. Okay, so I submitted for 1 year. By then, I'm in love and I'm already think we're going to get married. You're the love of my life. Okay. Year 2, things start to go a bit south. Year 3, I'm thinking, wow, this is not really great.
What year was he a rapper? Was he a rapper all of these years?
Like, probably from year 1 towards...
Okay, so I'll give you something. I'm sorry to stop you. So when he's rapping, what type of lyrics are coming out of his mouth?
Actually, and this is the thing, he's talented. He didn't talk the general stuff that everybody's quite woke. No, I believe that his message was
listen to what I'm asking you, right? When he's rapping, is he talking about bitches, money, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff?
No. And this is what I'm saying. I supported him also because it made sense.
So he was it was like a Will Smith type rapper.
He's good. He's quite woke. He said he was extremely talented, and he said things in a way that I appreciate. There was value in his lyrics, and this is what I'm saying. There's submission. You submit, you fall in love. And then he gets to a point where he's like, nowadays people think commitment is rubbish. People don't commit. I thought, actually, I need to commit. I've made my choice. I found somebody that I do love. Although things are not right, I've already submitted. I'm here, and I need to commit. Otherwise, probably I'll end up lonely and have the fear of being 13, being childless. And I was in a bad situation.
With a dog or a cat? Which one do you prefer?
Fish. They're prettier and easier.
You prefer fish?
Yeah, I'll be outside.
Okay, some kind of pet.
Some kind of pet.
Okay.
Or maybe not have a pet. Like, you know, I've got a lot of friends.
A bearded dragon. I'll probably have a bearded dragon.
You want a bearded... What's a bearded dragon?
Bearded dragon.
Like an iguana.
Yeah, but a smaller one. It's really cute. I mean, people are scared, but...
So do you... Sorry, to switch it. Like, do you think women nowadays understand what it is to be in a long-term relationship and hold down a relationship? Yes. Do you think women understand what that is?
There's a lot of commitment.
Sorry, Linda's shaking her head. Sorry, go on, Linda.
No, I don't think they do, because I don't think it's instilled in them. I just feel as though they put a lot of emphasis on the physical. And I think if you're dating to get married, there are certain things that you need to agree upon. And I don't think, in my experience with a lot of girls that I talk to that call me about boy advice and such, I ask, what are your values? What do you believe in? What are your political, what are your religious, if you're religious, does he want kids? Where do you want to live, in the city? Do you want to live in the suburbs, the countryside? They don't know these things about themselves. So how can you, and even guys too, like how can you date if you don't have common ground on those things?
Can I ask you a question? How many women are here? There's 4 of us.
4.
And we keep talking about women as if like, ask me if I know what I want. I'll tell you exactly where I want to live.
Oh, we can definitely tell that you would definitely tell us you know what you want.
But I'm just saying, I can tell you because obviously I like to speak like this. It's fun. I like being fiery. Fine. But I'm sure Angel knows. I'm sure Imogen knows. I'm sure you know. Not every single woman is like
let's
that.
go
We're
right.
basing this off
So
of
what
social
does
media.
it take to be in a long? What do you think it takes to be in a long-term relationship and hold it down?
I think number one, 100% your intentions. I think when you meet somebody for the first time, number one, normalize dating for marriage, because there's 2 completely separate worlds out there. There's dating for marriage and there's dating the modern woman, the modern man, internet dating, meeting just to have sex. So let's put that to the side. If you're trying to date somebody to be with them forever, then it's about your intentions. So number one, intentions. Number 2, make sure you're compatible. If you're not, I always say, if I'm dating somebody, then if I'm not going to be with them for the rest of my life, then why am I going to be dating them? If it's not working and we've discussed things, then I don't need to just be dating you for no reason. Okay. So that's it really for me. I think if you're the right person in a partnership and it's going to work, then it's going to work. And then you can hold it down together and it moves into a separate conversation about what more do you need. But I think that very first basis, your best friend, you need to be best friends, have the good intentions together and be compatible. And then from then on, everything else you build on with your partner.
I totally agree.
What do you think, Angel? Go on.
No, I think she said it all, to be fair. For me, I feel like I totally agree. And you need to, I feel like you just have to, like, just what you said, best friends. Because, like, if you're just in a relationship with this person and you're not, like, you know, like, close in some sort of ways, like, as close friends or anything like that, I don't think it's going to ever work if it's just sex and all these things. And then, I just think that you should be close.
I think it's
like
a
friends.
massive generation thing that's different as well. Like if you look at our parents, grandparents, it's completely different.
So earlier on, when I was asking you,
as many of you know, I was just banned on TikTok, and we are demonetized on a daily basis on this platform. If you want to help, please consider sending a super thanks below. Every donation helps, and it helps make what we do possible.